Imagine a world where nations wage wars not with guns or missiles, but with invisible tools that can cripple economies, disrupt societies, and even endanger lives. Is this the future, or is it already our reality? Welcome to the world of cyber warfare, a digital domain where battles are fought not on land, air, or sea, but within the intricate networks of our interconnected world. In the early days, cyber threats were predominantly simple hacks, often the work of lone wolves or small groups, with objectives that were relatively benign. They were more about proving technical prowess than causing real damage. Fast forward a few decades and the landscape has drastically changed. Today we're dealing with highly sophisticated state-sponsored attacks that can disrupt critical infrastructure, manipulate public opinion, and even compromise national security. Technology advancements have been at the heart of this transformation. The more we've digitized and interconnected our societies, the more opportunities we've created for potential cyber threats. But it's not just about the technology. The shift towards cyber warfare also reflects changes in our geopolitical landscape. As power dynamics continue to evolve, so do the methods by which nations seek to assert influence, control, and dominance. It's a digital arms race, with governments investing heavily in cyber capabilities, not just for defense, but also for offense. From cyber espionage and sabotage to information warfare and psychological operations, the scope of these digital conflicts is broad and continuously expanding. And while this may sound like a plot from a science fiction novel, it's far from fiction. Real-world examples, like the infamous Stuxnet attack, highlight the power and potential of these cyber weapons, giving us a glimpse into the new frontier of warfare. As the stakes get higher, the attacks get more sophisticated, and the players get more powerful. The battlefield has moved beyond the physical realm, spilling over into the digital sphere where borders are blurred and rules of engagement are yet to be clearly defined. As technology progressed, so did the sophistication of cyber attacks, leading us into a new era of invisible warfare. In this digital battlefield, what could be the most potent weapon? The answer might surprise you. It's a software vulnerability, better known as a zero-day exploit. Zero-day exploits are like hidden trapdoors in the digital world, lurking unnoticed in software systems. They represent flaws or vulnerabilities that are unknown to the software vendor, hence the term zero-day, indicating that the vendor has 0 days to fix the issue before it can be exploited. These vulnerabilities become gold mines for attackers, especially those backed by nation-states, as they provide an opportunity to infiltrate systems undetected. It's like finding an unguarded backdoor to a heavily fortified castle. The significance of zero-day exploits in the world of cyber warfare cannot be overstated. They are the secret ingredients in the recipe of many high-profile cyber campaigns. The power of a zero-day exploit lies in its obscurity. It's a surprise attack, and there's no defense ready for a surprise. Consider the infamous Operation Aurora, a highly sophisticated attack launched in 2009. This attack, attributed to China, targeted several high-profile companies, including Google. The hackers exploited a zero-day vulnerability in Internet Explorer to gain access to the company's networks. The attack was so severe that it prompted Google to reconsider its operations in China, or take the Stuxnet worm, which utilized not one, but 4 zero-day exploits. This unprecedented attack targeted Iran's nuclear program, causing substantial physical damage. The attackers, believed to be backed by the United States and Israel, used these zero-day vulnerabilities to infiltrate the system and sabotage Iran's nuclear centrifuges. These examples illustrate the power and potential of zero-day exploits. They are the digital world's equivalent of stealth bombers, flying under the radar of conventional defenses. They allow attackers to hit hard and hit fast, often leaving the victims reeling before they even know what hit them. Unseen, undetected, and devastatingly effective, zero-day exploits are the hidden weapons of the cyber warfare world. They have played a pivotal role in shaping the landscape of digital conflict, enabling some of the most audacious attacks on record. Zero-day exploits, the unseen weapons, have been at the heart of some of the most impactful cyber attacks in history. Let's turn the pages of cyber history and delve into one of the most groundbreaking cyber attacks, the Stuxnet worm. A digital phantom that emerged seemingly out of nowhere in 2010, Stuxnet was unlike anything the cybersecurity world had seen before. It was a cyber weapon of unprecedented complexity, capable of bridging the gap between the digital realm and the physical world, disrupting industrial systems with devastating precision. Stuxnet was not just an advanced piece of malware. It was a meticulously crafted cyber weapon, designed to target specific industrial systems. It exploited 4 zero-day vulnerabilities, an extraordinary feat in itself, and had an intricate knowledge of the industrial systems it was designed to sabotage. It was a silent saboteur, stealthily causing physical damage while leaving no trace of its digital fingerprints. The primary target of this cyber offensive? Iran's nuclear program. The motive? To disrupt and delay this program without the need for conventional military action. Stuxnet managed to infiltrate the Natanz nuclear facility, causing significant damage and setting back Iran's nuclear ambitions by several years. But the impact of Stuxnet extended far beyond the confines of the Natanz facility. It was a wake-up call to the world, a stark demonstration of the power and potential of cyber weapons. It revealed how zero-day exploits could be used to cause physical damage, how cyber attacks could be used as a tool of statecraft, and how the battlefield of the future was likely to be digital. The deployment of Stuxnet marked a shift in the landscape of cyber warfare. It was no longer just about hacking for information or causing temporary disruption. It was about the ability to cause lasting physical harm, to disrupt critical infrastructure, and to do so with a level of sophistication and precision that was previously unthinkable. Stuxnet demonstrated the power of state-led cyber offensives, showing how nations could leverage the digital realm to achieve their geopolitical objectives. It marked a new chapter in the annals of cyber warfare, a chapter where the lines between the physical and digital worlds began to blur. Stuxnet not only disrupted a nuclear program, but also ushered in a new era of state-led cyber offensives. The ripple effect of Stuxnet was felt worldwide, influencing nations to invest heavily in cyber capabilities. In the aftermath of the Stuxnet revelation, the world awoke to a new kind of warfare, one that defied geographical boundaries and conventional defenses. Countries quickly realized that in this new digital battlefield, those with the most sophisticated cyber capabilities would hold the upper hand. The fallout from Stuxnet was akin to a global wake-up call. It prompted nations, both big and small, to invest heavily in their cyber arsenals. From the United States and Israel, the alleged creators of Stuxnet, to Russia, China, and North Korea, countries started to prioritize the development of state-led cyber offensives. In the years that followed, we saw an increasing number of cyber incidents attributed to these major players. North Korea, for instance, has been linked to numerous cyber heists aimed at bolstering its economy under heavy sanctions. China, on the other hand, is often accused of conducting industrial espionage to advance its technological prowess. Russia, too, has been implicated in various cyber operations, from meddling in foreign elections to launching crippling attacks on critical infrastructure. These incidents not only underscore the growing prevalence of state-led cyber offensives, but also highlight the broad range of their potential targets and objectives. In this rapidly evolving landscape, an escalating cyber arms race has been set into motion. As each nation strives to outdo the other, we are seeing an unprecedented growth in the sophistication and scale of cyber attacks. The stakes are high, and the battlefield is constantly shifting. This escalation is not just about who has the most advanced cyber weapons. It's about who can best defend against them, who can identify an attack in its early stages, and who can respond most effectively. It's a race that involves not just technology, but also strategy, intelligence, and above all, adaptability. Cyber warfare, once a concept of fiction, is now a tangible threat, with nations locked in an escalating digital arms race. The realm of cyber warfare is shrouded in secrecy, making it a unique and formidable challenge. In traditional warfare, rules of engagement are established, boundaries are set. But in the digital battlefield, there are no clear front lines, no treaties, no universally accepted rules. This ambiguity intensifies the threat, as cyber attackers operate in shadows, often with impunity. The consequences of destructive cyber operations are not confined to the virtual world. They ripple through our physical reality, affecting critical infrastructure, economies, and even human lives. Power grids can be shut down, financial systems crippled, sensitive data stolen or manipulated. And what of the future? Experts predict a further escalation of this digital conflict. With every technological advancement, new vulnerabilities emerge, creating opportunities for exploitation. Nations will continue to invest in cyber capabilities, turning the digital realm into a new arms race. As we navigate this uncharted territory, one thing becomes clear: the future of warfare is digital, and we must be prepared.